Orientation. I wanted to jump on really quick today, and this is maybe more about how I prep intentionally for something that I know is pretty big. This surgery is now, we leave on Saturday, so I have one more day to get packed and finish things up here, all loose ends, because we'll be gone for a couple weeks. And I will not really be in a place to clean up and do stuff around the house, missing my leg when I get back. And I started realizing that as I went today and saw my horse, I go there for my kind of my emotional well being. That is my space, my quiet time. That's where I forget everything. I let go of schedules. I let go of my phone, except for some cute pictures with her. And I enjoy that time because when I'm home, I think of all the things I have to do when I'm here because this is my office. And so when I'm home all the time, all I'm doing is going to the next thing, to the next thing. But with this surgery coming up, I've needed to really kind of reflect. And that's kind of what happened today. I wasn't going to post today. I was going to post tomorrow about how in the heck I'm going to pack for this and what I would need as an amputee and then coming back without a leg on. But today, really quick, I wanted to talk about the 4 aspects that I had tried to hone in on. And I'm calling this intentionally preparing or intentional preparation because um, I know this is coming and I've had time since I made the decision. I've had about 3 or 4 weeks to get myself ready, and I didn't want to waste the time, nor did I want to just, you know, how you kind of get into a place where you just wish days go by. When you were a kid, you didn't want to worry about anything else in December except for Christmas. And all of a sudden Christmas came, Christmas went, and then that letdown afterwards. And I thought, you know what? I want to embrace all the emotion, all the things that would go through my body and my mind as I was prepping for this. I wanted to remember it. I wanted to feel it. I wanted to be intentional about the moments. I wanted to be having fun with my son while I'm here. I wanted to be with my dogs, close to them, giving my 100% attention to them versus, fleeting moments because I'm running around the house doing stuff. And I was trying to be very intentional. But while I sat with my horse today, I realized there are 4 parts to being intentional when you're living well. And the 4 for me are spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical. And I tried to touch base on all those, especially this week. So, the spiritual aspect is obviously, I'm a Christian and I believe that there is a higher power and a higher purpose. And that the fact that 6 years after an amputation, there is a screw in my femur, that was a sign for me that this surgical procedure that's, somewhat experimental, they've done it plenty of times on fresh amputees, but the revision side and being a revision amputee, Amy, is different. And so it is part of a study. And I am going into this eyes wide open. But I said that unless there was a true reason to open my leg back up, that I didn't want to do it. So I do believe that there is another purpose, and the excitement that I feel for what doors will open when I get through this on the other side is exciting to me, like Christmas morning. So I leaned into my faith through the last 4 weeks, especially the months leading up to my visit, and just saying, well, God, if this is the path for me and your plan, then let it be known. Second was that I also have dived into my Bible more. And I also went and talked to my pastor this week, as I told you, and spent about an hour and a half with him just talking about life in general. Just sometimes the best things are just having natural, organic conversations and pulling out of it what is meant to be pulled out of it. And it was a wonderful blessing to be able to sit and spend time with my pastor. So that's my spiritual side. My mental side, for those of you that wonder, my mental side is visualization. The fact that I can be excited about what is to come after the pain is me visualizing good things, positive things, speaking positivity into me, manifesting, if you will, what will be when I am at my best and the game is on. And I am excited with Amy to be able to build muscle, to see how it feels differently when I go to the gym and work out, how I'll build muscle with all the hiking I like to do. I'm excited and I'm visualizing nothing but great things afterwards. And with that, that visualization, it sets you up for success. And so when you visualize that way, your mental game is sharpened and you have a vision of where you want to be, and you can actually teach your brain to think that way. And so that's where my mental game has been sharpened the last few weeks. Emotionally, that is sharing with you guys and talking about it allows me to heal emotionally. It is getting together with friends and family, having a coffee or a lunch, and just talking about each other's lives. I'm emotionally grounded with my friends and my family. And then the coup de grace was today, spending like 2.5 hours with my horse, doing absolutely nothing. I groomed her, and then I sat in the dirt and watched her eat and roam around and then come and nudge me. And it was just a beautiful thing that I want, that helps me emotionally stay grounded. And then finally, physically, as you can see, I finally decided to set up my home gym a little bit better and more conducive for use, because I was worried about catching germs at the gym. So I didn't want to get to the gym the last couple weeks because I didn't want to pick up anything. So I am at my gym working on little things. And every night I make sure I do my push ups, my sit ups, and my bridges. That way my core is strong, my shoulders are strong, and my legs um, are getting the workout they need. And then, of course, I'm walking as much as I can. So four pillars for me to be strong as I can be going into this surgery next week. And I'm grateful for you guys all joining my journey. And I hope you'll join me as I'll be doing posts after I get out of MIT testing next week each day. And when I've gone to see a physical therapist, I'll share some of the things that they taught me and what I'll be doing. And then surgery, June 20th. So looking forward to it, looking forward to sharing it with you guys. Keep following me. And if you can, please share my One Leg is Enough vlog so that we can make our community a little bit stronger and more knowledgeable what's coming up and what's out there. All right, you guys, take care. Have a great day. And remember, one leg is enough.